we're going to show you how to do another easy home remodeling project.
We're crackling in the kitchen today. We're going to show you how to give your cabinets that wonderful vintage look. Stay tuned.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, many people are furnishing their homes with antiques, but there's a way to give a new piece of furniture that old look, and that's the touch interior home designer Diane Johnson added to the kitchen of the Victorian home she's remodeling in Waxahachie. As you'll see, it's a process that's a snap and a bit of crackle or crackling. Take a look.
We're in the kitchen today and we're going to be crackling this island. The cabinets are all in and we're ready to go. But before we get started, we need to talk about the materials that you need to get started. First of all, we have to have latex paint, and then we have to have crackling compound and polyurethane and 3 good paintbrushes. That's all you need to do this project. When we started out in this kitchen, there was beadboard originally, so I wanted to carry this same theme through. I wanted to be able to make it look as old as possible. So this is what it looked like to begin with. I've already painted here so that we could have some drying time, and this has already got the crackling compound on it. I want to show you down here in this corner though how much darker this becomes. The base coat can be anything. It can be any kind of an oil-based paint. It can be stain, it can be raw wood. It doesn't matter. But make sure you realize that that color is going to change because it will definitely get a lot darker. I've already done another section a little earlier so that we'd have a dried section, but you can see how dark it is. Once you start putting your latex paint over the top, you have to be very careful about making those brush strokes as soft as possible, and make sure that they are going to blend together very nicely, because you can't have but maybe 5 seconds, if even that, before that crackling compound starts to activate. And when it does, if you go over the top of it, you're going to ruin your crackle effect. Very shortly, you're going to see this start to crackle right before your eyes. The top coat has to be latex. As I said earlier, you can use anything you want to on that base coat, but this top coat has to be latex. Be very careful when you're brushing to make sure that you don't go over anything that has started to crackle, or you will really make a mess. And I've done that before, so my very first project, I didn't have any luck at all. Now see, up here I have a little run, and I have to very gently take care of that run, or I'll pull that crackling right off. But you can see right here, it's starting to crackle. And the more it dries, the more crackled it becomes. Once it crackles and it's completely dry, then you come back and put polyurethane over the top. I didn't state before that you have to make sure that glue is completely dry before you even think about putting any of that latex paint over it, because it definitely will not work. You can see now that the color is going to become a little richer and a little deeper after you get that latex on, or after you get the polyurethane on, excuse me. Here we go. There, it's just really going to be a beautiful cabinet. Can you see all that crackle in there? Isn't that nice? Now you can do any kind of a color combination you want to. If you want to get really brave, you can do black underneath with reds. You can do any kind of a color combination you want to. I just chose to keep it as soft and subtle as possible. But this is a wonderful project. Next time we're going shopping. We're going to be looking for a dining room buffet, an antique piece to convert into a bathroom vanity. It's going to be a great project, something that you can do in your own house, so you make sure you join us.